Good afternoon, and thank you for checking out our channel today. If you're returning, I very much will appreciate it. And if it's your first time, please like and subscribe below. And let's get the show on the road. So today we're unboxing and reviewing a 2018 mass-produced Halloween 1978 mask. This mask in general was really hard for Trick or Treat Studios to get the copyright laws to it. It retails for $59.99 and can be found on most Party City websites, obviously trickortreatstudios.com, some resale stores, and a really great website called Nightmare Toys. They always keep the majority of stock in, so go ahead and check them out. And me myself personally, I am very interested in seeing the sculpt of this mask in person, because I've heard so many good things about it from other YouTubers. I've heard negative things about it, but overall I'm just very excited to see, you know, how well it's sculpted. You know, if the hair is out of whack, if it could use a good rehaul, because as we know, rehauls have become so famous here lately, in especially the last 2 years with the 2018 rendition of Halloween. And you know, masks that get mass produced in this way, you know, can't always have screen accuracy details. So sometimes little details that really matter to us as fans get left out, and I think it frustrates a lot of people, especially when a picture is on a website and you don't get what you receive. It can be really just traumatic for some people, and also it just invokes the worst negative vibes possible. So I've heard Trick or Treat Studios, you know, here lately have been getting really bad backlash for that. But for the most part, I'm a fan. I have most of their Leatherface masks, and I have the Dream Mask or Freddy Krueger mask. All those are really great. What I love about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that line of masks in general, is the fact that the hair is all hole punched. And what I don't like about the Myers mask, including the H2 and I assume the H1 mask, is that the hair is not hole punched, which means that it's, you know, roughly glued on, which I understand that the original mask had glued on hair. However, you know, current days, you feel like for the price you're paying, you should receive hole punched, you know, hair. I mean, it's just a kind of give or take in that situation. But as a fan, I went ahead and, you know, bit the bullet, as they say, and went ahead and purchased this. And today we will unbox it and review it, and I guess we're going to go from there. So most people feel that it's necessary for the you know, the mask itself to have all the qualities of the original Halloween 1 mask. But what we have to take into consideration is the Halloween 1 mask itself was altered, you know, as a Captain Kirk mask, and transformed into the beloved Michael Myers mask that we have come to appreciate today. But I don't feel like, without some kind of extra love and care to a mask of this stature, I don't really feel like you can just expect complete screen accuracy, because like I said, it's really hard to, you know, mass produce that kind of quality over and over and over again. Not to mention the mask in the original 1978 movie deteriorated over time. The hair was falling out, the paint was, you know, wearing off, which is why Myers' neck is more visible throughout the end of the movie, and you know, it was just a Captain Kirk mask underneath it kind of coming through. But as you can see on the Halloween 2 mask, they did the same thing. They tried to put in a lot of the flesh tone. However, I did do some rehauling to this specific mask, just simply because I felt like it needed some darker shadows in the creases of the face and etc. But coming to looking at the mask, I actually don't dislike it. I feel, first glance, it's very impressive. Obviously, it's in a clear plastic bag. And I see, off rip, what I don't like about it is the hair is very visible on the hairline as far as where the glue is. However, it is very full of hair, which I really appreciate, because I feel like the Halloween 2 mask, it lacked in the amount of hair. If you go and look at the Halloween 2 mask and you feel the back of it, you'll notice that there's only 3 levels of hair that's glued on, and it just looks bad over time. Whereas this hair, it still follows the 3 to 4 glue strips. However, it seems like the hair itself is a lot longer, which takes away the need to tease it up so much so that you start losing hair. I've seen a lot of people take the Halloween 2 mask and tease it up too hard, and then over time the hair is just brittle and falls out because of the quality. So automatically, I love the hair. They didn't steer wrong in that direction at all. The overall sculpt of the mask, I actually appreciate. I know a lot of people that don't like this mask or had negative things to say about it claim that it resembled an H4 mask, and in my personal opinion, it absolutely does not. Just to compare this to an H4 mask is a complete and utter, disrespect to the person who sculpted this. Obviously, it comes tagged, from Trick or Treat Studios. It was sculpted by Justin Mabry, who is also responsible for quite a few awesome pieces on the line of masks that are available right now. I can see why some people wouldn't appreciate it, simply because it's not dark in certain areas. More or less, if you notice, it's just solid white all throughout. Which honestly, I'll probably go through and rehaul it and alter it in some way, at least darken it some around the eyebrows and so forth, just to get more of that screen accuracy look and feel to it. And something else I very, very muchly appreciate about this line of mask is that they're for bigger heads, and I for one have a bigger skull, so I noticed a lot of the reviews for like the 2018 mask, they said that it fit really tight, uncomfortable. Whereas I feel like the Halloween 2 mask and this mask will fit me very, very well and very full. I also like how the neck slit is really even, and it goes up quite a bit. To make it a little bit better, I'm sure you could take some Velcro and place it on the back. But overall, to me, it's a beautiful mask. They didn't do wrong. The only thing I have an issue with is the hairline, and possibly the fact that the shadows aren't as well as they could be. But then again, like I said, it's a mass-produced mask. I can't expect too much in that department, It's really a get what you pay for kind of situation. It's $59, and there's people on Etsy and eBay and all these other websites that will sell a rehauled mask just like this, same one, same everything, and they'll rehaul it and sell it for like $200, and which is absurd. I mean, if you practice enough, I mean, you can start doing it yourself. And honestly, if you check out a lot of different websites like Daypop or even eBay, sometimes you can come across these kind of similar masks, and you can start practicing on them. And you know, at a certain point, I mean, you're either going to be good at it or you're not, and you can't really go wrong in a sense, because you can always take the acrylic paint off. I would advise, you know, especially if you don't have any kind of background in airbrushing or anything, I would advise to use acrylics and water and rags. There's lots of different YouTube videos on that. But yeah, I gotta say I'm overall happy with this mask. I like it more than the Halloween 2 mask when I first got it. So yeah, I'm just very muchly appreciating this mask and the sculpt of it. It's absolutely beautiful. It has the number 4 written on the inside of it. Not sure why that is. It'd be quite interesting to know though. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a lovely piece of artwork. But yeah, like I said, overall, for the price you're paying, I think it's a great buy. If I were to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. But as you can see, it's just a great quality mask. If you did decide to rehaul it, it could pay off very, very much, you know, in the looks and just the general realism, screen accuracy that you're possibly looking for. If you're happy with just a Halloween mask in general, and you just want to do that for Halloween, I would definitely suggest this mask or the Halloween 2. Personally, I steer clear from the Halloween 4 mask because to me it just doesn't look like him at all. Halloween 5, that was a decent mask. 6, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of flat for my taste, but obviously the H2O mask was a joke. The Resurrection mask was decent, but I can say the only thing I liked about that mask was the general eyebrows. I mean, it just looked decent, you know. But honestly, yeah, this is just a fantastic sculpt. They did a great job. Well, that time has come where I have to bid you farewell until our next video. Thank you again for stopping by and spending your afternoon with me. We will follow up with this mask in the future, possibly on a rehaul video. Not totally sure yet. I might decide to keep it the way it is. But I appreciate everyone for stopping by and giving us the time of day. Stay groovy.